Oh.
Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. So, I'm thinking that sounds like a water pump. I thought that I was having some issues with the alternator, been having a sound that we just overheated and dumped all our coolant. We just have one of those lives. We were headed down, man. We did the sale yesterday. It did really good. So we decided, oh, hey, we'll run down and have a nice lunch down in Whittler for our anniversary and hit a couple of yard sales and just spend the day with me and my baby. This is our life story.
Spend the day with me in the park?
Yeah, I guess we're going to spend the day right here in Midvale, Idaho. Gotta let it cool down a little bit, but you ain't got no coolant. There ain't no, I don't think the market's got
automotive
coolant. Well, you gotta let it cool down for a minute to see if I mean, it's definitely not just a hose, because it's the noise it's making, the whine. It sounds like I think the water pump's out. So, we do have AAA, but I hate to put water in it. So now I got to decide whether I want to get it towed back or. It's only what's Midvale to Cambridge is only
8 miles.
Oh, is it? So I'm just hobbling there. Alright, so I thought we were going to be doing a great little yard selling. Nice lunch. Happy anniversary, baby.
Thank you.
That's all I got for you today, man. Hopefully we're going to do that, and then we were going to do a video tonight with the new grill. And it's always something, man. It's always something. We'll get it taken care of one way or another. That's where we're at. Oh, no. Something is wrong with Yota. So, now we're stuck on the side of the road. Should have called the AAA probably from back there, because of course we get up in this canyon where we have no service, and she died on us. And now will not start. And I'm hoping I didn't cause any, because it stopped making the noise, man. I put water in it and everything, and I was pretty sure it was just the belt. But now with it not starting, I'm not sure what it is. And it's like something's burning right here. So now we're going to, man, I don't know what the heck's. Happy anniversary, Miss Kitty.
Happy anniversary.
So I guess we're going to walk up over there and try to get a hold of AAA and get this thing towed home, and hopefully that's the water pump. Howdy. So, since the roads, I did not film on the roadside, do you?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so since the roadside, so what happened, about the, I think it was the water pump. Now, not so dang sure. The water pump, man, I put some water in it and stuff, man. I cooled it down. And then we took off out of Midvale. It's told this in this last segment. I don't know. I'll see when I edit. Towed it, or took off out of there, man. Just cruising, not pushing it or nothing like that. And we get up into the canyon. And that's where I did the one little segment that I put in before or after this. And we get into the canyon. Of course, that's where there's no cell service. And get in there, and we're watching it, man, it starts heating up, and I'm like, man, we just got to get up here to the pull-off, and we're going to pull off and check the water and let it sit for a minute, cool off. It wasn't like extreme hot or nothing like that, you know, just about 3/4 up. Because there ain't no temperatures on it or anything. And anyway, you know, this whole time I'm thinking, man, we probably should just call the tow truck from Midvale, which we'll get to that here in just a second. But, what do you got to say? So, breaks down on us in the canyon with the no cell service.
Just the engine just cut out.
It just stopped, man, it just died.
Died.
Man, so luckily there was a pull off there, so we pull off, and I'd crank it over, man, and he just won't, it'll turn over, but nothing, and the sound of it trying to engage is different, and I don't know what is wrong with it now. I don't know if it's a sensor, if I cracked a pulley, or if the serpentine belts, I have no idea. We'll figure that out when and if we ever get it back to the homestead.
When?
so we just take off walking.
Back to cell service.
Yeah, back to cell service. Of course, we're treasure hunting down in the borrow pit down there. I did find an old sunglasses. You see that case and stuff?
Did.
They're beat up. But anyway, head down there, and then I see a old local boy. I didn't know him. Just a kid, you know, one of our kids' ages probably. Man, he goes to pull over, and there's vehicles coming because we're in between those barriers. So I look, and I was all, man, I think he's gonna turn around, you know. So we watch, and he goes down by Yoda, turns around, comes back up, and walk over. I'm like, man, can you give me a ride into, because we were walking back towards Midvale to try to get service on the phone to call that AAA. So, man, he's all, yeah, man, I got a tow strap, I can tow you, you know, and you shouldn't tow an automatic unless you do it under 25 miles an hour, and he was going a little faster than that.
About
but
30.
about that point, I really don't care. I just want to get in cell service so that I can call my...
Yeah, it was just a couple miles. It's not like
not
it was
very
a long
far. Yeah,
distance.
it didn't hurt it.
No.
I drove tow truck for 4 or 5 years, so... Anyway, so we get in here to Cambridge, and we're sitting in this little park that it's actually where when we're coming through here, where we always stop and let Kai run around here and stuff for a minute. Thank God that we left Kai home in the air conditioning because it's pretty warm out here today. So we get here to Cambridge. I love Cambridge, and come over here. We're sitting in the little park, and we're actually sitting here watching Handmaid's Tale, man. If you got lemons, if you get dealt lemons, man, make lemonade, baby. So we get here, this kitty calls, you know, I got my AAA that I've had Dave got it for this first year for us, and then we renewed it. And man, the security that we've had on all our road trips, knowing, oh yeah, man, all I gotta do is make a phone call. So now here we sit. We still haven't heard from Steve's. We've been sitting here for 2 hours. We think that they might be coming. I've got my son-in-law when he gets off work. If they haven't contacted or come got me by then, we're just going to tow it ourselves back to the homestead, and then I'm going to charge AAA. And, yeah, so we'll see how it plays out. What else was I going to talk about on it? It's just I'm so agitated.
We came prepared. Got our lawn chairs.
Yeah, we always have our lawn chairs with us.
And our battery's about dead.
Yep,
so.
sitting in the little park, getting ready to watch some TV. And then if I sit here for too long, then I'll probably watch some NASCAR because they're back in Daytona. But just long story short, man, obviously you can tell I'm not happy with this. And if you ever get pulled or if you ever get in an accident or anything, do not let the police call the tow truck for you, because I promise you it will cost you or your insurance 8 or 10 times. Man, if you keep a tow truck, man, I used to always give my card out to call me, because I would come out and tow them no matter what time it was, and it was going to, you know, for me to come out and tow could be anywhere from $65 to $100. If the cops call it, it was going to be $374 minimum, and a lot more.
That price is set by the
state. Yep.
Not by the tow truck.
Yep. So if the cops call the tow truck, you're going to get, it's going to cost you the max. So never let a police officer call the tow truck for you. Call it yourself, especially if you're the one paying the bill. And we will let you know how this AAA thing turns out, because, like I said, I may be. If it don't get me here, man, I'm already 2 hours into it. I'm not impressed, but we're gonna make us some lemonade, watch a little TV, and At least we got each other, so other than that, man, obviously, I'm not impressed. So, whoa, man. It's a little change, man. I was getting a little crazy. I'm going to cut out some of that. Well, go ahead. What were we going to say?
I said cut.
Yeah, cut, edit.
He vented.
Yeah, I vented all right, man. I've been venting for 2 hours. One of the things, and Miss Kitty actually kind of said it, but didn't really, you know, I mean, because you just don't know what's going on. But one of the problems, and like I said, man, this whole AAA thing may turn out good. We just got a call from the tow truck driver 20 minutes out, and we've been sitting there for, what, about 2 hours, I guess? He had my name, he thought my name was Evan, and you said something about Emmett?
Well, I thought he was going it to Emmett,
oh, okay.
which is over the hills and far
through
away.
the woods and through the desert. So he's on his way, so it looks like that may all turn out well. So I'll cut some of the things that I had to say in the last segment out. But yeah, or what I was going to get at is the third person thing. That's part of it, you know, is because so you call when you have AAA or whatever roadside assistance, you call somebody, you know, like a dispatcher or whatever, and then they call the tow company and relay it. You know, I don't know if you ever did that in kindergarten where you did a circle. I remember doing it in kindergarten, and you tell one person, and by the time it gets there, it's completely changed. So, anyway, so we got about 20 minutes. I don't know how much of the footage we'll catch. Hopefully he's got a roll bed, and hopefully we will be home.
And air conditioning.
And a swamp cooler, and very soon.
And we were just like not at a point to like show off our stuff, show off our van.
That's a little over $100 a year.
You just saved yourself probably $250, $300.
Oh yeah, at least.
They'd probably have $300.
But obviously the water pump went out, but something else is going on. It could just be the belt, it just won't start.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
You want to push it back any, Kevin?
Nah, we can get it there.
Oh, okay.
This thing it's that way I feel, man. That's it. Exactly.
Oh, thank the good Lord, we made it back to the homestead.
Thanks to Abby.
Yeah, Abby, thank you very much, sir. So we get...
And Nathan. Nathan helped us.
Oh, and Nathan, yeah.
Nathan did.
I don't know, I'm going to cut a lot of it out, man. I was getting a little
He
up
did.
and down.
He got heated.
Dude, you know, it's kind of like, you know, if you're a smoker, or you're an ex-smoker, and people are smoking around, you know, and I'm an ex-drunk, so, and I hate drunks, you know, and being around drunks. Well, that's kind of how it is if you're an ex-tow truck driver, and you're waiting on a tow truck. It's kind of the same thing, man. So, anyway, man, so I'm going to... I filmed a few things through the deal, so we'll kind of talk about that. I didn't talk about Nathan, the guy. I didn't tell him that we had a YouTube or anything like that. But were you smirking at me?
I'm just happy to be home.
Oh, dude, man, extremely. I don't know. Something else wrong with the van. We'll see. I'm not even messing with it right now. I am getting ready. I just want to get this video on tonight because we didn't get a video today. We thought we were going to be doing a cooking video tonight. Yeah. All we were doing was going down to have us a nice little anniversary, day after anniversary lunch, little yard sale, pick up a few supplies. That was 7 or 8 hours ago, man. So anyway, so we're in a no cell service area, so we decided to walk back towards Midvale, walking along, and
to get cell service,
and that's when that and this young man pulls up, man. There's a bunch of traffic coming, so then he pulls up and he goes down by the van, turns around, comes back up, and I was like, hey, man, can you give me a ride to, into Cambridge? Sure. He's all, I got a tow strap, though, I can pull you. I was like, sweet, man. So let's do that. We'll get the van, in there by us and all that. So I was told, man, when we get in there, pull us over by that little park. So that turned out good. So we sat over there. And then Alvy, is that Alf? How do you say his name?
No, you just missed me. There's no L.
Oh, okay, Alvy. Avi.
Abby.
Sorry. Dude. It's a cool name.
Yeah.
Anyway, so here's the tow truck driver that showed up. Great guy. So he's hooking up the van. So we're just kind of shooting the breeze or whatever, you know, and, you know, where are you from, all that stuff, you know. And, oh, yeah, I grew up part of my life in McCall, and that's where he's from and stuff, for a living. And, oh, just got me a house up there, me and my wife, or I think it was his wife, or his girl. Okay, their wife. And so, yeah, we got us a Sprinter van.
That we're living in.
We're getting ready to live in this Sprinter van. And I'm all, oh, really? You doing YouTube videos? You know, you going to do the van life thing? He's all, I watched some of those, man. We've been thinking about doing that. And I was just all, I'll make you famous. You know, because of my big 14,000.
Yeah.
But anyway, so he's all, you got a YouTube channel? I was like, yeah, man. So you're supposed to watch us, or welcome to the channel here.
And they have an Instagram. They're not doing videos. They've talked about it. They're not sure if they're going to do it, but they do have an Instagram, so we'll put a link down.
Yeah, you remember the name of it right here? Right on.
It is East West Best Van.
Yeah, so go over. That's on Instagram. I'll put the link down below, and then they're supposed to, and maybe after he watches this, especially when he sees these two old timers doing it, you know, and stuff. Maybe they'll get after it and do it. Because I think, ooh, hey, cha-ching, make your money, baby. Got to pay for that van. I might have to give you a new one. But anyway, so he's talking about doing that, man. So hopefully they do. And I told him, man, my email's, I think, in the link below, and we absolutely, you know, not that we're, you know, huge and know everything about it, but definitely any pointers we can give you, we'd be more than happy to help you along there. Did I sell something?
No, yeah, we did.
Okay, something good. Not the dollar offer on something like the last time. So anyway, man, I'm home. I am getting ready to go in and pour myself a glass of iced tea and sit in front of my swamp cooler and veg out. So much for, we're gonna, and obviously we ain't cooking on our grill tonight. It is coming, man, and it's going to be great. We are very excited. Thought it was going to be tonight. I'm going to get up at, you know, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be out here pulling the water pump out of that, and I'm praying that that's it, but it won't. And when you turn it over now, it's making a completely different noise. I don't know if there's a sensor bad, a cracked pulley. I may have said that in another segment or whatever. I have no idea.
Or just the belt.
Yeah, or just the belt. I don't. Hopefully it's just the water pump, and no check engine light or nothing's on. So, you know, not throwing. It might be throwing a code or something. I don't know. We might have to get it plugged in or plug it in. Or
But I just verified it is East West Best Van. I don't know if it's East West or West East.
Yep, so they
East
got
West.
Oh, they
Best
got.
Van.
464. They got more followers than we got on our Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, check them out. We'll put that link down below. And man, great guy, man.
Yeah.
Just wonderful.
Enjoyed
wonderful
the ride
guy.
home with him.
Yeah, but it was fun, man. Yeah, you did. What? Just listen to us. She's all. You should
I'm
have
in
sat
the
in the
middle
center.
and everything. Playing tennis.
He was great,
on the way
man.
home.
So I'll put a few of them clips in. Obviously, Miss Kitty did as we were getting it off, but we're just so happy to be home. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning. Check out the links below. Still, what's today? Yeah, there's still a big sale going on eBay, so lots of great finds and treasures out there. So check them out. Check out the T-shirts, and good Lord willing, and the creeks don't rise.
We'll be back again tomorrow.
See ya!